everybody. Welcome to Big Things Kentucky. Coach Bew, week 8.
That's right. Have no fear, Big Things Kentucky here. I'm Coach Bew, my man, Coach TB on assignment. Coach Truck, what's good, sir?
Man, not much. We are in October. I got my pink on. This is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. I always like October, man, because you get the pink socks and the pink highlights. I think it's cool, man. I just that look and everything.
I love all the kids are doing this stuff. It's good stuff.
Yes, sir. And also this week we got district matchups. Kind of like I call this the calm before the storm this week, Coach. Because is this track week?
Hey, man, I'm telling you, these games mean a lot right now, these district games, because a lot of the seeding and stuff. One loss can determine where you finish at.
Yeah.
First or last. So it's a big difference this week, for sure.
And then I call this track week because, the week looming. Some people might get caught looking ahead.
There was big games on the schedule for next week. But like you said, young men can't look ahead. Worry about the game at hand.
All right, Coach. Now, week 7, man, was there any surprises? We kind of said that week was the RC Cola week. Was there any? I don't think there was any real surprises week 7.
No real surprises. I picked the UK score. I was dead on Coach. I said UK. And you picked UK, and UK getting slashed. But in the high school side, I'm saying GRC still surprising right now with 4-2 record. Big impressive win last week. It's got a bad loss against Ballard, which is tough. Station did beat Ballard, but Ballard's a pretty good team. So I like GRC, Coach.
All right, man. All right. Well, we'll take a look at these standings real quick.
I don't know why. And another loss for you against guest pickers. It's a good idea. People really like it, but it's backfiring you severely. And of course, I continue to take my lead. Shot at Q Roberts. I told you I was going to do because I was slow walking. I've done. Now I'm just stopping a mud hole in it, man.
Yeah. That's all right. I feel the momentum coming, Coach. I feel momentum coming. All right. Now, week 7, Big Things Kentucky Kyng Player of the Week.
How y'all doing? This is Thomas Williams from Kyng. I'm here to present this week's Big Things Kentucky Kyng Player of the Week. And this week's player is...
With the chickens like Popeye.
Alright, make sure you come on down and see us at Kyng, 101 West Loudon Ave, Greyland Station. Come get your free 6-piece starter meal on us. Congratulations again. Continued success on and off the field.
Our guy, Logan Julian. Logan Julian had a heck of a week for Tex Creek over a big win over Dunbar. I ain't gonna lie, I think it pretty much solidifies Tex Creek, and to me, is a front runner for the district championship for that district.
Absolutely, man. It's gonna be interesting to see how Coach Hawks keeps this team going, and hopefully they can springboard off of this and use this momentum to carry on through the rest of the season.
Absolutely. Shout out to Logan Julian, our Big Things Kyng Player of the Week.
All right, Coach. Now for our Power 5. All right, Coach, my Power 5, there's no change in what I got right now for this week. Now, looming ahead, I think we're going to have some big shakeup in the weeks to come. But number 5 in my Power 5, Woodford County. Number 4, I'm going to go with Parrish. Number 3, my Douglas Broncos. Number 2, Scott County. And number 1, LCA. That's my Power 5, Coach.
You'll disrespect to Sayre, but that's okay. Don't worry about Sayre. I got y'all back. Give me number 5, my Station Nation. Big game this week. Even bigger game next week. We're not looking ahead. I got Scott County number 4, 6-1 right now. I got a big game this week against South Oldham, at South Oldham. Then we got number 3. Give me Sayre, undefeated still, Coach. I like Sayre. Give me Paris, still undefeated, representing 1A. And give me LCA, War Eagles, at number 1.
All right, Coach. I think that's a good way to start week 8, Coach. Our guest this week is former UK standout and prominent media reporter, Mr. Anthony D. White.
Hey, White, here we go.
All right, man. So we got Anthony D. White doing our picks this week. Man, yeah, I'm sorry for this. I'm just gonna have to buttonhole everybody because I'm like Dion. I was humble my last 2 weeks, but we ready. Coach Bew, are you ready, sir?
Yes, man. Good to have my guy A. White on. Somebody actually knows something about football. You know what I'm saying? Guest pickers have been kicking his tail every single week. I don't think this man has beat a guest picker. I don't know why he decided to do this. I know he did it because I was down and out, but good, thank God I came back. Cause, well, I don't know, he's getting embarrassed twice as bad now. So you gonna wear the paper bag again this week? At least put some tears or something on her. Be a Browns fan.
Look here, man.
Shoot, Jets fan.
Hey, man, look here. Up first, week 1, we got Lexington Catholic 2-4 at Bourbon County 0-6. Anybody here got the guts to pick Bourbon County?
Bourbon County, we're still recovering from the coaching change, apparently. It's rough down there, man. It's rough down there. I ain't got them guts, man. I ain't comfortable with the new coaching staff yet.
Hey, Jackson Wasick, man, again, like we say, this young man is doing big things for Lexington Catholic. If anything, you better get there and catch him in the first half because he might not play the second half. Let's go Catholic.
So you calling RC Cola game?
Oh, yeah. Most definitely.
I'm like, hey, White, man, the coach staff is new. I think he still got to implement his system, get his players in there. I think the well might be a little dry at Bourbon County. You used to have a little pipeline from Lexington there. I think a lot of them cats have rolled on past Bourbon County Paris, while Paris is having success is happening. So I'm going Lexington Catholic. I'm also going to say running clock.
All right, keeping with that thing, it's probably going to be the same kind of game. We got 0-6 Berea at 6-0 Sayre. Sayre is tearing it up right now this season. Anybody want to go against Sayre?
I don't know. You picked against Sayre quite a couple times you have. You just don't like Sayre.
No, that was last year.
No, this
I've
year
been
too.
riding with my Spartans all season.
My guy Brock Kaufman and his crew over there. Give me Sayre. Hey, White running clock.
As long as I can stay local, I'll try to stay local. It might be one game on this list that I can't stay local. I'm gonna stay local. I'm gonna stay Sayre. I'm gonna go Sayre.
All right. Up next, we got 6-0 Paris. My Greyhounds doing big things, baby. Traveling to Nichols County. They are 3-4 on the season. I think this one kind of keeps a heavy favorite. Anybody want to go opposite Paris on this one?
No, I think Paris is doing a little bit of that at Boyle County, Danville. I think that Boyle County taking on Danville players. Like Big Bu said, I think Bourbon County Paris taking on Bourbon County's talent. And you just stock over your talent over there. I'm going Paris, man.
I am too going Paris. I am definitely too going Paris. Yes.
All right. Now, this one probably is another more heavy favorite game. 6-1. My Scott County Cardinals. Hey, like I said, Coach McKee's been happy little bug this season, y'all. Taking on South Oldham 5-2. Just lost last week to Woodford County, like we said. South Oldham, like we said last week, was their first week going into heavy waters. And now I think the waters get a little deeper. I don't see them coming out of this one with a win. Scott County, y'all.
I'm going Scott County too, man. I think they learned a couple of lessons. They recovered from some of that friction between Frederick Douglass, the farm, my squad, local squad.
Say that again.
Station, my squad.
You too.
Don't you back down. Don't try to claim
Touche, bro.
Tell the truth.
Really, dog.
90s and
you just stabbed me in my back.
90s and earlier.
We bought that stabbed me up like, man, bro, we look good. You pulled a coach truck, man.
90s and earlier, I'm Station Nation. 2020s and such.
I'm disgusted.
I got too many nephews over at Douglas.
Man, don't apologize to him for telling the truth.
If I know this, you show
Don't apologize to him for telling the
You show
truth.
when the bit of guess this week.
So I feel bad for that to go to Scott County. I feel bad having to go to Scott County, but
Don't feel bad for picking Scott County.
that's a rival. That's a
my
rival.
thing, though. See, he plays the fence. You see what I'm talking about? You're heading down a bad path, dog. It's like drugs. Your brain on drugs following Coach Truck. Any questions? I'm just saying, you found a bad precedent.
Everything will be settled next week, though, right?
This thing.
We handling this week.
I'm just saying.
We gotta get through this.
Everything we handle
I ain't
next
gonna
week.
be on the fence next week.
Yeah, you are. You're going to be on the other side, on their fence. That's where you're going to be. We him over there. Shoot.
We ain't worried about next week, right?
Anyway, man,
don't
count South Oldham out, because South Oldham is a pretty good team. They play Woodford really good at Woodford County, so Scott County has to go there. I think it'll be a closer game, a lot of people think, but I'm going to take Scott County. And like I said, Scott County gets to relax, because you ain't got to look over and play the people on the farm no more. They're no longer the team up north. It's the Scott County again.
That's kudos to Fayette County for taking Douglas off all their schedules.
Hey, I'm just saying. I don't know
Except Station Nation, pride of the North Side.
Take Creek put them on there too.
Hawks ain't shining away from it.
He don't duck no heat. It ain't doing nobody no good because all of them everybody's pretty terrible. So don't really matter who's on the schedule.
All right, up next, we got Great Crossing 1-5 at Simon Kenton 3-2 district game. Great Crossing's first foray into Northern Kentucky football. They haven't fared too well so far this season. Simon Kenton is probably the beast of this district and the team to beat in Northern Kentucky football. I just don't see it happening for Great Crossing. Anybody want to pick Great Crossing?
So you saying 3-2 they the beast in this district? Is that what you're really saying?
In this district, yes.
I'm gonna say this. I'm taking Simon King. I pick against Dunbar. They beat the dog dude out of Dunbar. So I'm picking Simon King against a Great Cross team who has disappointed me more than Jimmy Garoppolo did at San Francisco.
I'm gonna go with Simon King just because I like to stay local. I said earlier I was gonna stay local, but Simon King is close to Ohio. You know from Ohio. So on this one, I gotta go with Simon King. And Great Crossing facing that same fate that Paris and Danville are facing. You got one school in the city taking everybody.
Actually, I don't know if he agrees, but in my mind, I think Great Crossing will come in and shake up stuff. They did in basketball, you know what I'm saying?
They did last year, a little bit the last 2 years.
Yeah, but they still couldn't beat Scott County. So when they gonna beat Scott County? And Scott County, in all actuality, was down like it the last 2 years.
Yeah.
Scott County.
They went that 50 and 60-point game.
No, you're not just playing Scott County. You're playing the standard. Like my coach said, the standard is the standard. You just ain't gonna come in here in 4 years and unseat what we done built this whole time in Scott County.
They had a lot of talent over there, man. They had D1 kids over there. You still couldn't.
No, it's the culture, man.
Man, we can't use the bag on your face. Put it over there. Shut up.
All right, up next. Now this one, we finna get a little more interesting.
Oh man, hush.
2-5, Madison Central at 2-3, Frederick Douglass. District game, Madison Central on a 2-game winning streak. Frederick Douglass coming off a bye this week, getting ready to get into district play and doing things like we know they're doing. Are they going to be rusty and maybe looking a little bit ahead? How y'all feeling about this game?
Well, I'm going to say this, but you didn't mention it. I just said they're going to play one game in 3 weeks because, as A. White said, nobody wants to play them. So they ain't had a good game. They had a good game this team from Indianapolis, so I picked them to win because it's usual, but they played a tough schedule, so one just 2-3 for you. Frederick Douglass is still Frederick Douglass. Give me the team on the farm.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Frederick Douglass. Don't let that 2-3 fool you. They don't play the schedule. They play the NFL schedule. They play everybody. They play teams from Ohio. They went up to the crib again. Like I said, when you get up in Northeast Ohio, man, it's a little different football up there. So they don't. But they have played a playoff schedule that they ain't ducked anybody. So I think this is gonna be right where they in their wheelhouse. Yeah, Frederick Douglass.
And up north is a different beast, ain't it?
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, man. This football is, you got to look at it like this. When you talk about football, you talk about Texas, Georgia, Florida, California, then Ohio. Like out of all those southern states where they play all year round. Hey, so it's just different up there.
I'm going to tell you like this. I went to that game, the first game of the season up there. I went to Massillon.
Yeah.
And I saw the game at the Hall of Fame Stadium.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I'm going to go Texas, Ohio. Man, I had never seen anything like that in my life in a football game.
What? Texas, Ohio, you 1-2?
Yes, as far as I'm talking about culture and just people coming out and the stadiums and everything, man.
Well, let's be honest, man. I know this might be off show, but Michigan and now Kentucky,
Michigan getting there.
They're trying to get them kids from Ohio, Northeast Ohio.
I'm talking about just going to the atmosphere.
But I'm saying it's talent up there, though, too, though.
Going to the game.
It's talent up there, too.
That Northeast Ohio up there, man, hey. Shout out to him, man. It's different. You got to be there. I'm trying to tell you. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to go with my Frederick Douglass Broncos. All right, another one who could be a trap game. Somebody maybe looking a little bit ahead the next week is this 4-1 Wofford County Yellow Jackets taking on 4-2 Collins. Now, Collins, we've been hearing a lot about the younger Gooding who has been doing his thing for Collins. But it seems like when they run into those top-tier teams, they haven't had enough firepower to move on to that next level. Does Woodford stay focused and do what they need to do to get ready for next week?
I'm going Wolford County. I think, like I said, I think this season is, Coach Johnson lost his father, which was a huge pillar in the state for sports, and so I think it's going to be something special about this season. They got one blemish on their record. I think Woodford County going to do something special this year. Douglas moved out of 5A. It's open. So Collins ain't going to stand in the way of them getting to their destination, I don't think.
I think it's going to be a close game. But Woodford County's played a lot of close games, and they've hung in there. Big win against the California team. And, they played Simon. I think they played a tough game against South Oldham last week. I like Wofford in this win against Collins. Give me Wofford. I don't think they're looking ahead next week. Dennis ain't going to let them look ahead next week.
Yeah, Wofford this week, for sure. All right, here we go. 4-2 GRC taking on 4-2 Bryan Station Defenders. Coach Bew, Station Nation, GRC
surprised. I'm surprised at 4-2 right. They lost some good kids out of transfer. I lost the quarterback, then the Jaws transferred to said station. But I'm riding my defenders, baby, and defend the kingdom.
Now, is this game, do you think Jaws is kind of coming in a little, extra motivated playing his old team, or you think
Jaws just needs to play his game? Ain't no bad blood, I don't think.
Okay. Yeah, I'm agree with you, though. Station Nation.
You got A White.
I'm with Station. If it ain't the farm, when you talking local, when you talking Fayette County, if it ain't the farm, it's always Station Nation. It's always
they don't be making up in here, man.
Hey, we go back. We doing predictions from 1990s, which is already concluded. If we doing them, then it's Station Nation.
Because it ain't no farm then, dog. It ain't no farm then, dog. So all you doing is I'm my type guy. You out. We don't fall for a story. We telling you, baby, you the only one. You ain't the only one.
There's
6 other women.
In my defense,
check his phone. Check his cell phone. I'll tell you right now.
In my defense,
he ain't got 2 phones. That tells you what type of individual he is. I'm sorry, dog.
In my defense,
you see him coming in the bar, don't buy that, don't take that drink.
Douglas is partially Bryan Station. Just like when my Cleveland Browns went up to Baltimore and became the Ravens, they won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I get right sense.
Yeah, so I'm saying it's kind of the same situation.
Man, don't make it up to him, man.
He is, dog.
No, I got too many Bryan Station. My click too thick with Bryan Station.
Well, we'll see next week. We're going to call you and see what your pick is next week.
All right. Now I think these are probably the more interesting picks of the week. Yeah. We got 2-5 Moco at 3-4 Madison Southern. What you gonna do, Coach Bew?
I'm right with your Madison Southern. They've been pretty. They've been out. They won last week for me. Give me Madison Southern.
I'm going Madison Southern too, man. I kind of looked at their schedule. They played a couple tough games. Some of they lost wasn't as bad as Moco, so I'm going with I'm going Madison Southern, man.
What you doing, Coach? You trying to catch up? Can't catch up by following my picks. Please don't let A White beat you like everybody else said.
I'm gonna go Madison Southern on this.
I thought so.
Now this one here, I want to see what you gonna do. 0-6 Anderson County taking on the 0-6. Let's go East Jackson Jaguars.
We call this the somebody got to win game. Toilet bowl. Somebody got to win this game. The toilet bowl. Somebody got to come out with a W. Somebody go to sleep good Friday night. And somebody gonna be upset Friday.
It's gonna be EJ. East Jessamine.
You going Anderson game?
East Jessamine.
Picking East Jessamine.
Picking East Jessamine. I got people over there playing. Just like Bryan Station. When I got people playing, I pick them.
Coach Trucker, you got.
No, who you got?
You
know who I got.
Go on, pick.
I've been riding with these cats all season, and they've been killing me all season.
Yet you still gonna ride with them again, huh?
But I love you, girl. Ooh, it's tough for me to say these words. Let's go East Jasmine. Let's go put them clowns on, baby.
All right, Coach, I'm going to follow you in A. White's lead because I trust A. White a little bit more, not much more than you. But give me East Jessamine for their first win of the season. Shout out to Cornell Burge's grandson playing receiver down there. Let's look for him to have a big game.
Here's another tough one. 1-5 Lafayette at 0-6 Henry Clay. Coach, man, hey, I don't know. Coach Gay, man, I had Coach Gay on my middle school football game. He happened to be at Henry Clay. Me and him talked. I saw his team. One thing I will say about Coach Gay and this Henry Clay team, man, they are so young. Like, it's like when you're down there, it's one thing to be up in the box looking at the game and seeing the players, size and everything. But when you're down watching them in practice and looking at the kids, them babies, man. I mean, you can see they are really, really young. Coaches, he's just basically retooling a whole new program, essentially. Lafayette, same kind of situation. Coach Lawson is really starting to put his culture in now. He's able to get his coaches and the things that he wants to do to get Lafayette where they are. They had a win against Moore. They kind of know what success tastes like a little bit. Do you think they can keep this going?
I'm gonna go.
He's stuck on that one.
No, I'm with you. I think Henry Clay is rebuilt over there. I don't know if the culture in Henry Clay is where it should be because they have experienced a lot of success since the '90s, and so now you fight on that. Like you said, Lafayette's going through the same thing, and I'm a little hesitant to make this pick because when you got the band taking over the field for the football team can't practice. Because the band got presidents over the field, then I don't know what the culture is like over there. But they have been to the state championship in the past 10 years. So I don't think they fell that far off. So I'm going Lafayette.
Coach, I need to bring the camera in close. Henry Clay. Coach Gay, I love you to death. You one of my guys from Cape State. Even though you went to Henry Clay, I still love you. Coach Gay just ain't got to add Moses Jones. But goddamn, this week, and Moses Jones got to show up. Somebody got to do something. Hope kept Coach Gay out. Let's get this first win. Y'all better than what this record will show you. Coach Truck done called the quarterback at you, running backs up a couple times. Somebody got to be a star. Somebody got to step up and get this W. Henry Clay. You at home, goddamn. I think it's probably your homecoming. You can't win your homecoming. Now you can't win nothing. With all that said, I'm right, fellas. Give me Lafayette. It's going to be a close one, though. It's going to be a close one.
That was just disrespectful what you just did. That was so disrespectful.
It was heartfelt.
Heartfelt. You know what I'm saying?
Pep talk work, man. Pep talk work.
But you know what? I sat up there with Coach Gay. I watched a man that he's dedicated and determined to get this on track.
Like I
So
told you,
Coach Gay and the Henry Clay Blue Devils. All right with you, baby. Let's go Henry Clay.
hey, I wouldn't be surprised if they pull it off. Man. I'm telling you, I wouldn't be surprised. I got to tell you where they head in next week.
All right, now for our bonus pick, since we got our man A. White on, we're going to put him in the realm that he is familiar with. We got a big UK game this week. We got UK traveling to Georgia. Everybody, we know the story. UK done won 3 out of the last 4 against Florida. They've been knocking off all these big dogs. Everything's getting ready. Here we go, baby. They're going down to Georgia. They're going between the hedges. Do they finally get one down there?
I got to ask Steiger. A. White covers UK sports a lot on their podcast. And then on Sundays he does A. White. In all actuality, I want the professional A. White. I don't want the UK A. White. UK down, got UK ring on, UK socks and underwear. I didn't even know. Do you really think these boys got a chance?
Got a chance. A chance they have. A chance they have. This defense is probably top 3 in the nation. Our defense is probably top 3 in the nation. Our defense is probably better than theirs. Devin Leary is a dude. Devin Leary hasn't put a game together yet. His receivers ain't came together yet. If they can do it down between the hedges, then you might see some fireworks. You might see what's that? The street that over there where they burn couches and all that. They might be doing that over there. State Street. They might be on State Street getting wild. But in all honesty, man, just because Georgia won 2 championships, they've been through adversity this whole year. To be safe, I'll say it's 2017 Georgia. between the hedges. But we got a chance. If we put together the offense we know how, and we keep Georgia on the ropes and keep them off balance, we can. But I don't know. I don't have faith that we're going to be able to do it this week just because we on the road. Georgia is Georgia. Kirby Smart knows football. It's going to be a tight one, but I think Georgia's going to pull it out at home field advantage. Coach Trey.
Man, you know I'm feeling you. I love the fact that they got that running game going last week against Florida. It hurt me because I thought Florida was going to win. I ain't going to lie, I did. I had a little homeness stuck with it.
Can I say something? You said the scores would be outrageous, but I was right, spot on. I'm going to go UK 35, Florida 24. But go ahead.
Anyway, so I think they got the running game going last week, and that was what really helped them. I don't see them running the ball against Georgia like that this week. Give me Georgia 34-17.
I'm going to tell you this right now. Feel free to park your cars and your couches on State Street because they're going to be safe. There won't be nobody on State Street. They'll be walking by, just going somewhere else. Give me Georgia. I won't say as big as Coach Trump, but I'm going to say 28-17. I think Georgia's going to start the running game, and I don't think any of us up here, I don't even think UK has faith in Dennis Leary to get it done at the quarterback with all those weapons. I think Dane Key has one touchdown a year, which is probably the kid's probably set up to be a top draft pick next year. The kid Crowders ain't touched the ball. I think he locks in on Brown and them tight ends too much. And if you take them away, I don't know what he's going to do.
I understand what you're saying. Y'all awful disrespectful out here. I understand. I do think Georgia, y'all awful disrespectful with y'all pick. Like you just named a bunch of talent on UK's offense.
But he can't get the ball.
I understand that. This might be the week. And tonight you might be right. Only thing I'm telling you is Georgia has Brock Bowers. That is it. Hey. And we not about to let no one man wreck us.
He beats Auburn.
We in Auburn. Auburn got our leftovers. We lost a defensive tackle to Auburn because he couldn't play here, so he had to go to Auburn to play.
I'm just saying, hey, why you I know you want to take the pressure, all right.
Hey, I'm going to tell you straight up about my pick. That's why you're an expert, and I'm a fan. And I'm wearing the badge, so I don't know how necessarily good I've been doing right now. But again, Mr. White, we appreciate you for joining us.
Tell them they can find you at White.
And on Sunday mornings from 9 a.m. to noon on WLAP 6:30 a.m. Same station KSR is on Monday through Friday. We cover that Sunday slot. And on Wednesday nights, 9 to 10-ish, we always go over. It's supposed to be 9 to 10 Eastern Standard Time at The Locker. The Locker 411 on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube. The Locker 411 every Wednesday from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard.
You co-host a shot at.
Van Howell, man. Van Howell will break down. If you're a UK fan and you want to see, what went wrong in the game, why this happened, he break it down film all week long. Sometimes he get in there as soon as Saturday night because he's on Central Time Zone, so he got a little time left at night. Check out Van Styles, V Styles17 on Twitter. He don't mess with too many other social medias, but you can find him on Twitter.
All right, man. Appreciate you.
Great guys, fans of the friends of the program. So I be friends of their program. Been on it a couple times. I got to get Coach Truck the up and down. I love being on. I got to be myself. You know what I'm saying? Coach Truck be trying to censor me. That's why I you kicking his tail.
So little nugget before we get out of here, man. We got betting, gambling going on in the state now. Since y'all picking that old funky double-digit win. Then I think Vegas got them like 14. Go ahead.
I'm right there.
I'm going to get that. Why y'all? I'm going to get that money.
Better bet that money. It's easy money.
I'm going to get that easy money.
Easy money.
Let me hold some.
You gonna keep? So you said you can't go. You ain't be closer than 14?
Yeah, I showed you 2017.
Hey man, they don't build them big old buildings like that because they wrong. They ain't give away money.
They didn't have gambling in Kentucky though. Worst gambling in Kentucky. Now we do.
Well, they better get rich off Kentucky. That's like that. They better get rich. They said better thank God we should be in Kentucky years ago. Keep betting on UK basketball and football. Shoot.
Well, appreciate you again, man. And keep doing big things.
I appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir, my guy.
Coach, man, it's a good week. You know, these games right now ain't really giving me much leeway to make up room. You know, that's just the way the schedule is set up right now. I'm going to take a chance. I'm taking one chance this week. I've been taking chances, Coach.
Hey, baby, that's all on you. You know what I'm saying? It's all on you. It's all on you. It's like playing lottery. You can't play. You can't win if you don't play.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you don't win.
Unfortunately, you're right, Coach. But we will see. I think I made up a game this week. We will see, Coach.
I don't think so. Man, as always, you have to be a living donor. I'm Coach B, my man, Coach TV on side. I'm Coach Truck.
Thanks.